welcome back to my channel. So I don't know what the lighting looks like right now, but I'm sorry about it. The sun is going crazy right now, and I just don't know where to sit so that it doesn't blind me. But today I have a tutorial all about the new JACLYN Hill palettes. I picked up all 4 of them, and I'm very, very excited for today's tutorial. I did a crazy sunset look, as you can see, and I love how it turned out. I'm going to be using these palettes a ton this coming fall and just throughout the school year, and I'm really excited to try out some new looks. I was a little skeptical about getting these palettes because I don't use my original JACLYN Hill palette that much, but I think that I might like these better, you guys. Like, these are so nice. So I did a first impressions, and I just kind of threw this look together. I also got my hair cut, if you can tell. My girl Brianna did it. She makes my life complete. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up and let me know what kind of look that you guys want to do, that you want me to do in the down bar. And if you want to see how I got this look, then just keep watching. Okay guys, so I just did my base so that I could speed this video up and not have to show you guys this all over again. If you are wondering what's on my face, I'll have it linked down below. So I'm just gonna hop right into these palettes. But I talked to one of my friends who's here on YouTube, Maggie, and I was like, should I get them? And she was like, yes, go get them. So the day they came out, I had my mom go pick them up at Ulta for me, and I got home and I swatched them, and I was blown away. Like, I was shook at how some of the colors swatched just on my hand. And I did an Instagram story and I showed you guys some of those, and I'm gonna post that to my profile so that if you want to go see the swatches there, you can. But pretty much everyone on YouTube has swatched these, so if you want to watch a swatch video, then there's plenty on YouTube. But I also did a poll on my Instagram, and I just said, which palette should I use for my first tutorial? And the 2 that came in at the top were Dark Magic and Armed and Gorgeous. So let me just show you those. So this is Armed and Gorgeous, which is probably the one that I was the most excited for because I love the yellows and oranges, and I love like this stark white right here, and I don't know, I was just so excited for this palette. And then the Dark Magic one is such a palette that's gonna bring out green, blue, hazel eyes, so I was really excited for that. And I'm just gonna show you the other 2. The other 2 are Ring the Alarm, which is probably the one that I will use the most because of those basic matte orangey brown transition shades. And like this shade right here is beautiful. Like, that's gonna be a beautiful look on its own. And then Bling Boss, which is the one that I really didn't want, which is all purples because I don't ever use purples, but has been like my favorite one to touch and swatch, and some of these are so pretty. I'm excited to use this. So these are $15 each, which is less than $2 a shadow. And all 4 of them together from Ulta are $60, but if you get them on Morphe, I think it's $49, and you get like the little vault that they come in, but then you have to pay for shipping and all that. So to me, to get them the day they came out, this was better of a deal. So I'm gonna start off with this shade right here. I'm trying not to blind you guys with the mirror, but it's called Axis, and it's such a like creamsicle, like yellow looking color, and I'm gonna just use that with a little brush. Okay, first, this is the first impressions, by the way. I don't know, I feel like I already have a lot of fallout, but we'll see, JACLYN. Alright, and I'm just going to start this on the outer portion of the lid and bring this pretty high up into the crease. Okay, that's actually so much more pigmented than I expected. Bright colors are really hard to come off on the eye. Like, usually you have to really build them up. And this is already coming off really nice. I'm just going to fill in the lid with that shade. I'm really not sure where I'm going with this look. I'm kind of just winging the whole thing. colors like this, for some reason, just straight up remind me of bee pollen. And there's a place near school where we go and get like acai bowls and stuff. And my friend, who's gonna be my roommate this year, gets bee pollen on hers. And apparently there's like a lot of things that are really good for you to like eat bee pollen. And it just like looks like this to me. Like it looks like this like yellow powder. Yeah? Okay, thank you. Okay, I think that's so pretty. Like honestly, I would wear this alone, but I'm gonna go on into the shade Agent, which is actually, okay, the shade Agent and Secure are so similar. This is a little bit more orange and this is a little bit more brown. I'm gonna use Agent, which is the one that's a little bit more brown, and then if I feel the need to go and kind of like put more of a like in between shade, I'll use the orange. Let me show you guys like I literally just went like this. Yeah. Let me show you guys the fallout. Okay, can you see all of that right there? Let me try to focus. Can you see all that right there? And then watch when I tap off. Alright, so then I'm going to take this on the outside of the eye. Wow, where is this shade, bro? Okay, this shade is a lot more subtle than I expected it to be. But again, I'm just taking that on the outer portion of the eye. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna keep this shade almost so much on the outer portion of the eye that it's really not even on the eye, like it's more off to the side, so that you can really see it when my eyes are open and closed. So I'm just taking the tiniest bit of it onto the eye and then I'm sweeping the rest of it out towards the brow. And then I'm just going to keep a clean blending brush handy so that I can go in there and really blend out those shades and make sure it doesn't get muddy up there. And then I'm going to take the same brush I started with and take more of Access, which is the yellow color, and mix it with Secure, which is the one that was more of the orangey of the two light brown shades, and I'm just gonna kind of try and mix it. Oh my gosh, with the fallout. I'm gonna show you guys again. I used this shade right here and this shade. And I'm just gonna kind of put those in the center of where those two shades were to meet. And then I'm gonna tap off all the extra and go back into the yellow only and brighten that up on the inside. Okay guys, so I just ran downstairs and ate some pizza, and I looked at my makeup in the mirror downstairs and I was actually blown away. I'm out of breath. I was shook by how creamy and blended this looks. Like, it doesn't look powdery at all, and for the fallout that I was showing you guys in the pan, there's no fallout underneath my eyes at all. I was like looking at it up here, I'm like, okay, and then looking at it down there, I was like, whoa, like they actually look so good, and it like they blend so well. There's no patches or anything. Anyway, so what I was gonna do was take a red, and I couldn't really find one. The only red that I really saw was in the Bling Boss palette, and it's really cranberry, and I just think it would be too dark for this look. So is it cheating if I go into her other palette, like her big palette, and use a shade? Is that cheating? I don't know if that's cheating or not, but I'm gonna do it and just use this shade right here, which is like a brick shade. Ow. Right here on the crevice of my eye, just to deepen and like kind of add a little bit more of a red tone to this look. And then with the pointed side of this brush, I'm going to just brush whatever's left into that crease. And then I'm going to take that blending brush I've been using and really blend that shade out. Now I'm okay with going in to that purpley red shade because I feel like now I have a little bit more of a transition. So I'm gonna use that same brush. Dang, this is freaking pigmented. And I'm just gonna take that right there. Like, okay, like that's a pigmented shade. And then, yeah, that's a lot. Woo! Okay, and then I'm just going to push that product. Not far at all, like literally just gonna push it into the crease and then kind of blow it out a little bit. But like I'm not letting it go anywhere near that yellow. Okay, so now that I have like this kind of like sunsetty eye, I feel like I need a little bit more orange in there. Yeah, I'm gonna take a little bit more Secure on a flatter, fluffy brush. I'm like blinding myself in this light. And kind of just put that in the middle of the whole look. There we go. I feel like that's more sunsetty. And then on the very, very inner corner, I am just gonna take that axis, which was the yellow, and just really bring that out in the inner corner. Alright, I'm done, you guys. I am going to add way too much. I'm done. I'm going to do the lower lash line now, which basically I'm going to just follow those same steps. I'm going to take the Armed and Gorgeous palette, and I'm going to use the yellow, which is in the shade Axis. And I'm going to use that right here on kind of the inner corner and bring it down about halfway. And then I'm going to take the shade Agent, which was the orangey brown, and run that on the lower lash line. Sparks. And I'm going to just take that on the very, very outer portion of the eye look. Right there. And kind of connect the two lines. And then, yeah, that's a look, right? And then for the inner corner, I'm going to take a little bit of my highlight, actually, which is my Stila highlight. And I'm just going to take that as kind of like a base and put that on the inner corner. And I'm hopefully not going to go overboard and do like a really crazy huge inner corner, but I'm just going to kind of mark the spots a little bit. And then I'm going to go over that with the shade Guilt Trip, which is the lighter. Oh, that is a like very, very beautiful gold. And I think I'm going to mix Guilt Trip with VIP, which is this stark, super, super, super glittery white. And I'm just going to mix those two so that my inner corner isn't too dark. And then whatever's left, I'm going to take on the brow bone. I'm going to go and put on some mascara and lashes, and then I'm gonna do my hair and come back and tell you guys like final thoughts. Okay, so the lighting is really weird right now, but I just finished. I'm trying to like stay above the light. I just threw on some mascara and lashes and did my lips and did my hair real quick. I'll have everything listed in the down bar if you guys are wondering what I'm using for something. But this is my final look today, and it's kind of crazy. Like, it's really out there, but with the lashes and the mascara on, I feel like it's more wearable. I'm obsessed with these palettes, and I didn't think that I would be, but I think that they're so creamy, and if you're a little bit skeptical about them, like there was a few people that I knew that were like, no, I'm not buying into that or whatever, just go out and buy one because they're $15 each and they're so creamy. I'm going to be doing a lot more looks. Like, I think I'm going to film another look like this tomorrow because I'm obsessed with how this turned out. But thank you guys so much for watching, and let me know what palette or like what kind of look you guys want me to do next, and I'll see you in my next video.